What?
No, like looks like me, you know? Glasses,
Oh, yeah,
messy
actually.
hair, tall.
What's this so early in the morning? A message?
I forgot to mention this earlier, but I'm normally at the university laboratory on Wednesday. If you don't have any other plans, you can come by. Have you visited City University before? It's near your house. You should be able to get there easily as long as you have a sense of directions. But if something happens, call me.
That was pretty nice of him. What?
Yeah, like he told you exactly where he is.
He doesn't have to call his girlfriend to the university laboratory. Actually, I thought that was nice. And if you go, you'll probably just get ignored like yesterday. And the fact that he's asking whether you've been there before or not probably means he goes to a different university than you. I guess this isn't forbidden love between a teacher and his student. Darn. Well, the fewer obstacles,
Obstacles.
the better. But I wonder what kind of student you were to him then. And I'm sure the details concerning why you started to go out is an important part of your memories. We really need to find out more about your relationship with Kent.
Oh, wait, one thing. I actually think we should be careful of telling him that we have amnesia. Because I feel like if we tell him, he would want us to do like studies on us and stuff like that. I don't think we want that.
What? You think he would do studies on us?
Well, this guy's always doing studies, right? What would stop him from doing it on
I
us?
feel like he's studying how to be in a relationship too. Like the reason we go out is not because we're in love, but because we have like some kind of, agreement. Anyway, wanna try going to this university laboratory? He told us the name of the university, so we should be able to get there on our own if we look it up online first. It's not like you get any stimulation at home. Ooh, you can just bring your work manual and read it while you sit with Kent again.
Why did
Okay.
say, ooh, stimulation?
I don't know. Okay, now that that's decided, let's get changed and go to the Xoxo University. 1 hour later. Alright, we arrived without a problem. It was almost too easy. Kent said he's in the laboratory, but I wonder which laboratory it is exactly.
I think it's laboratory.
Laboratory.
I think, I don't know.
Laboratory. It's only been a week since you started going out, but you probably would have known in the past. It would be bad if you were like, which laboratory are you in again? What to do? He said to call you if you got lost, but he would make fun of you for sure.
Why not just call him?
Yeah. Okay,
think he's
but
a
you
nice
better
guy.
be prepared for some sarcasm. Oh right, also, don't ask which laboratory. You just need to tell him you're lost, and I doubt he'll suspect you have amnesia.
You got lost? I thought this would happen. I was just thinking of going to find you and just stepped outside when you called. Where are you now? Just stay there and don't move. You came this far and got lost? There are plenty of people around here who know where. You should have asked someone.
Man.
What? Fuck that guy. You really don't think ahead, do you? But the fact that you relied on me is... I mean, this might have been the first time you ever called me. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
The fact that you chose me rather than asking a stranger for directions was the optimal choice.
Oh, look, he blushes. That is him blushing.
Anyway, let's go.
What was that? Is he embarrassed? I love when Ryan is like so cute. And you two are dating, yet this is the first time you've ever called him? I mean, it's kind of obvious that we had like some kind of agreement with him. You weren't replying to messages either, right? Why not? Didn't you like Kent? You're both so complicated. Oh, these humans.
Come in, make yourself at home. This is a shared room used by graduate students for mathematic research, but in reality it's more like my own private room. There's rarely anybody here on Wednesdays, especially so my friends just come in as they please, so you can relax.
Which friends though? He
That's mean.
left you alone again, just as I thought. He said to relax, but it's hard to feel at home in what looks like a workplace. Also, it sounds like Kent is enrolled in a math program, or at least that's what I gather. I wonder what he's researching. He said this is for graduate students, so he must be a graduate student too. I want to ask him a lot of things, but I also feel like we'd be getting in his way, and we need to study for work. What will you do? Will you try talking to him?
Yeah, let's try talking to him. Why
No,
not?
I think it's like... I think is like I feel like he has to work, we shouldn't disturb him.
What? But then he's just gonna ignore us, and then he's gonna ignore us for the entire thing,
Game.
the entire game, and then we're just gonna get like a normal ending.
I
I
feel
think
like
we
we're
need to
gonna
get
get a
closer.
normal ending anyway. Okay, then would you like to talk?
Talk? Have the two of us ever had a productive discussion before? I'd like to hear such a topic, if you can think of one. As far as I know, either the questions you ask me are useless and waste my time, or we simply end up arguing. Or are you asking for us to have a conversation rather than a discussion? At times, I have talks with friends that can't be called discussions. Is that what you're requesting?
Yes, that's it. I'm surprised he understood.
Could you have been dissatisfied by the lack of conversation? Still, conversations are something that occur on their own. They aren't something you request. It's difficult to simply come up with a topic out of the blue, but I'd be willing to talk if you don't mind what the subject is. At best, the subject is simply idle chatter, but my field of study, mathematics, is often misunderstood. It isn't necessarily about pure mathematical logic alone. It's often believed that mathematics is comprised of logic and theorems, and the construction of aesthetic equations is highly regarded, but I reject that. I mainly focus on utilizing those theorems to define physical phenomena, and one method of that is... It's so hard to read for this guy, holy shit!
I have a feeling this is going to take a while. Yeah, so tired. It's already evening. What will he do? Will he go home, huh?
You look mad.
Don't stand in her way like that. You're really tall and scary.
Why haven't you become angry? Why haven't you complained? Your attitude is far too questionable. What happened to you after our fight 3 days ago?
Oh, you know what this is?
What?
They have an agreement. She is supposed to show him how a relationship works, and then like she complains and says what he has to change in a relationship, So they're not actually going out. Like he's just like, What do you think?
Maybe, but...
Makes
weird.
sense.
Could you also... Am I just making foolish assumptions, thinking that you're tired of arguing too?
Huh?
I've heard that first stage in dating is to be together as much as possible, but when is the first stage considered complete? I don't know what change occurred by us simply being together, but your attitude really has changed. How should I perceive this? If your feelings towards me have changed, even a little, Don't move. You move, you die.
What? Who's that?
It seems my senses have dulled. I didn't notice your intrusions. Victory is mine, Ken. Do you have any last words for your family? I see. Tell them I fought bravely. I shall.
What's with this conversation? What are they doing, and who's that guy?
Now, I'll have you check my answer. I've solved your math puzzle. It's correct. You've improved, IQ. IQ. It's thanks to you, Ken.
Huh? Who's Is he Ken's friend?
Who's this cute girl? Is she a math student? Why aren't you saying anything? Her name is Marie. She's the woman I'm dating. What? Dating? Really? Like, seriously? This isn't another experiment or research or some kind of weird study, is it? No.